Where is the sewage now?
Where the sewage is there?
Where? Come and show us. You go and show us and tell us where it passes.
That's what the technicals are saying. Storm water everywhere. Storm water.
No, that's what they are told.
So,
Richmond, what is the difference between storm water and that? Do you hear something? Connection.
The madam, let's say what I see my love when because we are cancelled.
They can smell, then autolage connection anymore. Because you seem to explain technical issues which we are not even confident with.
Kati obwedda gogamba nti swege olaba kugamba nti basibe balabe. Wakati gogamba nti swege ate nga technical person wandigambye nti simanyi weeyita.
Martha, from 2011, we failed to complete the road called marketplace, Cathedral Avenue, because there were a lot of controversy in that area. What happened? I want to say this, and sometimes when I say this, people mistake me, but for me, I rather say it openly, and that is it. That place has had some fights previously. When I was even in Sweden, there were around 2 people who bought that place. That place we are talking about, and the other areas by the way. When that was done, one of the persons who bought that place, there was a boy called Sadiq Ali. Sadiq Ali is the son of my brother. There is another guy called, I think, Nandaro somebody, I don't get the name properly. At a later stage, the late brother of mine called Ali Boto bought the other interests and owned that place in 2000. Around 2004, I think, years back, that place was what? Owned by him. There was a controversy between Tuka, who's opposed that place, and some other people who are friends and slightly related to the late. The late Alboto is clearly known in this city by everybody. I think he's one of the first cadres of this system. Unfortunately, I think he was not sent off as a cadre. Because at the time when we took him to India, there was a pledge to help. We managed by selling some of the assets, his condition. At a later stage, when even passed on, by the way, for records, Madam Martha, you need to know this. There was a pledge of 10 million from the President's office by late Galiwango and Muhammad Masaw, the current chairman. And another 3 million supposed to come from the Secretariat. To date, it's now over 5 years, did come. I don't know that's how we paid him, but that is a story for another day. Now, this has come. When these people rejected, one of the persons came and started what? He worked with the late. And he gave him one of the shops to work for. When the late was in Cassim, very sick, he told me there's this person whom I've given that shop. Tell my kids never to pick money from him because he has always helped me. So that didn't happen. At a later stage, there were 2 titles on that place. There was one that was gotten by the late brother, I think in 2008 or something like that, for 49 years. Yes. Then at a later stage, someone else got a freehold in the same place. So there were 2 titles. So because of that, we started on the fight to do that project. I can tell you, even the chairperson, the one of that area called the Umar somebody, supported and stopped us from doing that project. And by that went, I think we were shut later on at Chirakemi. We again sat. We fought battles down there, including Panga's camp. I told the boys, these are boys I fought because they are my late brother's boys. I told them, you know what, we want a project there. We are going to initiate a memorandum of understanding with the council to allow for us to do that storm drainage, because of course, pass all the water from this way. After it has been done clearly, then you can now bring back what? Your business. Now, ownership started. The other team refused, they said you have entered in an with the wrong party. The matter went up to court. It failed. Nobody. And you can consult this with the former assistant Achira. People refused. And we remained, I think, myself, Chairman Muhammad, the town clerk. We got stuck. We had to carry this team to the resident judge here, Mr. Namoni. We told him, Namoni, you are giving a lot of injunctions. But remember, this is World Bank money is supposed to go back. You have the right owners. They said, no, this thing doesn't have to be caught. You have to go to land. So we went to land's office. We went to them, we talked to them, you guys. We have this. Determine the right owner. The somewhere we think is the right owner has entered their name or you with the council for us to complete the project. But we are having a lot of injunctions. I think Mr. Chibande called all of us. We had a public hearing and then determined and said no. The late had the right word, title. So he said this one should be cancelled. When we were to do that, the team again went and placed an injunction in court. We had a lot of battles. We had to carry myself, the former RCC, the chairman land board, I think there was also chairman NRM Muhammad, and the town clerk. We went to State House and Corruption. We met with Israel. By that time, I think Benjamin Iso was the barring one of the persons in the bar. He said that team handle. So we explained our situation. And I remember that's when Israel who made a call. So by the time we came back, Namudi called us, said, people, yes, I now understand the project, it's okay. What we do, we shall determine this. However, let's allow the project to work and we remove these battles. That's how that project work started. So when it started, time came, I think we were given 6 months. Should have ended by what? So this man was even supposed to be diverted to Majanga, because now we had reached a level where this is not being done. But remember, the people who were failing this project, actually were not even the right people to reject. And these boys had already agreed and for this to move. And we had that MOU. So when all this was done, and now the project was allowed to happen, and it happened, it ended. So I called this other guy. I said, you man, you were there when the rate was there. You were his very close friend. Is this how you paid his family? The man got back to his senses. He said, it's okay. That has happened. I told the boys, they had another property they left for them around January. It's there. Told them, this place must be more useful. What you do, you can dispose the other place. Then you come and put some shops here. Because this guy left 19 kids, orphans. 10 of them are in primary schools. So you want to sleep in the other residential house, but you need something commercial to raise these other fellows. That is how this place will happen. So from there, when this is now done, say that is okay. Now you can go back and do what? Now, the people who were opposed to the project happening came back writing letters to every office. And we kept quiet. We said, now, wait. When we had a problem and people were rejecting this project, where were you? Why have you come now? Now, and I'm saying, are we punishing these orphans because their father is not there and some of us are there? But remember, there are around 4 buildings on the same stormwater building. And we are not talking about any of those. I think there's one for Honorable Nanda, there is another one for another person, and all of them are there. At the time when we had this problem, where were you? Why did you come in the arms and say, well, this way it should be done? Now that we have agreed in principle, the drainage has been done, now it is back. Really, call things candidly. And if we agree on principle, let's go to the president and say, this, no. But you don't do it selectively. How will that person do? These are kids I'm saying, if you move around this town, I think anybody who initiated people in the system is that late guy. He is not up to the old man. Is that how we are paying his family? To the extent that if even the condolences were not respected, but we also saying now break and go away. Is that how we... You know, there are some things you talk and you start when I feel getting it. For me, I believe that all these things we are going to do there, politics are saying we must be candid and we must be open and say we are doing this for this. But if people are going to hide behind certain things, that very place there's somebody, I think it's the Kano, I don't know the town clerk recorded the details. He also claiming so. I'm glad he had paid somebody some money. There are those who came and called this boy, give us this. If you have not told us, you are going to use IDD. But these very boys wrote a letter to State House. Delivered, I think they already called the letter around, complaining about the people who are terrorizing them on the same place. So we cannot now come and say, you see, you know, And it's not only one person. And we're talking about the drainage. The same boys I told them when we are pushing this water going into the drainage behind the park, all members refused. I called these boys, I said, I'm the mayor of this and I'm your uncle at the same time. You are going to allow me break a lock up here. In the park itself. Painfully, the boys are allowed. They listen to me. We broke that lock up to make the water go into the drainage. When all of them, very senior guys, refused. Now, the same thing we are saying, what exactly? Is this a punishment of a sort? Is it because their father is not alive that now they must carry on this? I agree. Let's go and start from down. Whoever is on that stormwater thing, we break and then compensate people. Otherwise, we have a lot of hypocrisy. We have a lot of smearing what we don't mean to. And I think for me, that's why I've had a problem with most people here. The biggest problem now, when we tell me that we must survey all the land, public land, there is a lot of fight. Mayors this, mayors that. But if you go and investigate the things we are talking about, actually they are among the things the president is talking about. So I want to tell you, Madam Martha, the people fighting the system are you very people who pretend and cannot kindly say A, B, C, D, E.
The building along KCB, which is being raised up, that building is being constructed down the sewer line, or what they are calling a waterway, that harvests water and then pushes down. We visited there to ascertain what level can we intervene to ensure that we don't get disaster in the future. That matter is still under investigation. I'm not going to comment on it until when the police releases the report. Then we shall see what to do.